Hmm? Okay. Live streamed. Hello, everyone. I don't know if you can hear me. Good evening. Mr. Pade, good evening.
Good evening, people. How are you?
We are very well, thank you. Is everyone hearing me? Now, so people don't see next slide. What's my messages? Good evening once again. My name is Ivale Mandon, and it is a nice evening indeed. We welcome you all today on this webinar. Now, Mr. Timothy, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm so okay, Miss Manuel. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Is everything good?
Oh, yeah, everything is good. Hope my voice is fine.
Mr. Pade, can you please confirm whether the voice is fine that side? Can you hear?
The voice you are being heard clearly.
But you're so low. I don't know why.
Yes?
Your voice is so low.
Yeah, I said I'm hearing you well.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Miss Emmy, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Looking good.
Thank you.
Miss Rachel, nice to see you.
Thank you.
It is going to be a very good evening. As we all know, we always have such webinars every Friday at 6 p.m. That's the East African time. And yeah, we always bring you different topics related to the world, related ICT related, and yeah, always feel free to join in when the time clocks. And yes, you can always check on us at our offices, and that's Satoshi Gardens, the African, Satoshi Gardens African for IT, and we also have the crypto offices, and that is Counter 25. It's along Kampala Road in town on City Plaza. I don't know if you all know that, but right after Church House or in between Church House and Mapela Building, that's where we are located, basement floor, shop number B07. Yes, we give good service. Yeah, always come through for your exchanges of crypto related crypto related issues. You can always pass by and we get you sorted. Yeah. So as we're waiting for some other members, you can as well be sharing whatever you would like to share, whatever you feel like sharing for now, before the real session starts. Okay, I'm giving you the opportunity to communicate as early as possible, if it's fine with you. Mr. Pade, do you have anything to say?
Oh, thank you for the opportunity, Madam Mando. Yeah, I'm called Pade. You all know us. We all know each other since we are the only ones online at the time. Yeah, all is going well at Counter 25. Hoping for the best. And I pray you guys are well that side.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Pade, but I think, I don't know if it's only me. I don't know if it's only me, but you were not clear enough to the audience. I don't get the problem. Maybe, I think you're having earphones, right? Maybe if you're speaking, because the voice is a bit down, maybe if you're speaking, you can be holding it to your mouth so that we hear you very well.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, please.
Okay. My name is Pade. As you all know, I work with B2B as sales rep here at Counter 25. Yeah, that's all I can say for now as we wait for others to join. Thank you for the opportunity granted.
Thank you for sharing. Ms. Rachel, is there anything you would like to share?
Yeah.
Nothing much, but I just welcome everyone, whoever is invited. We're ready to serve everyone. We have all the information. I hope they will enjoy our session. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you. And Mr. Timothy, anything before the big fish?
Oh, thank you so much, Miss Mandel. Yes. Good evening, everyone. My name is Timothy, and I'm working with Big to Big. So everyone, you're welcome. Those watching us on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. Those that are with us in the Zoom, thank you so much for joining in. And today is going to be a very knowledgeable day. We are going to share a lot, so you should keep up and enjoy. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you for the beautiful words, Mr. Timothy. And if it's okay and if it's fine with you, Miss Immaculate, we would also like or love to hear a word from you, if you don't mind.
My name is Immaculate. I work for Big2Big and welcoming all of you on our Zoom. We're going to talk about artificial intelligence revolution, and we'll be glad that you pick something from it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone for sharing. And as we've introduced ourselves, we're all from B2Big. And yeah, as we're waiting for some other members, it's already time, but as you know, we as Africans, we never be on time. But all is well, as let's just waiting for some other members to join in so that we start our session of today, and that will be AI, the artificial intelligence. I would like us to hear in from Mr. Timothy. He has a word to put out. yeah, let's give him some ears.
Oh, thank you so much, Ms. Manuel. Yes, so we start, we are waiting for some other people to join in. As we wait for other people to join in, maybe we can interact as big to big members. So as you all know, it's been a long week, you know. It's been a very fruitful week. We have seen a lot happening in the AI, in the AI industry. We have seen a lot happening in the news. So I would love to share some little information to those people that really want to know what is happening with AI. So as you know, artificial intelligence is something that is widely known by very many people now because it is on everyone's mind at the moment. So the biggest company that deals with artificial intelligence is called OpenAI. So OpenAI sometimes is reportedly considered high-priced subscriptions up to 2,000 US dollars, and that is all in a month. So OpenAI has some expensive modules like the Strawberry, the Orion. So these modules are a little bit highly priced, and it is moving all over the news. And also Tesla also announced it is planning to launch some AI-powered full self-driving in China, and also Dell, the technological company, also surging AI servers. Their CEO dismissed concerning about AI slowing down. Their artificial intelligence was slowing down, so the CEO was not normal with them. So that is all I can talk about. There is a lot that has been going on in the AI industry, and that is some of that I can say. So I want to welcome members. Please join in. Yes, the Zoom, we have the link, so you can join those that really want to interact with us. For the YouTube,
Recording in progress.
as we are saying, okay. So everyone, thank you so much for joining in. We're waiting on other people to join in. Yes. So let me, as network jump off for a moment. Let me share my screen. So today is a very beautiful day. We are going to talk about artificial intelligence. Yes. So as we wait for other people to join in, we can maybe, as here, we can talk about what is artificial intelligence. What do you know about artificial intelligence? And what your thought about its future. So I will start. I'll be the one asking this time. I'll start with Mr. Paddy. What do you think about artificial intelligence, and what future do you think it has? Just small bits. You can talk about some small bits. Mr. Paddy, hope you hearing. Oh, Mr. Paddy seems to be disturbed by network. Maybe let me pitch it to someone else. Miss Mando, what do you think about artificial intelligence? And what future do you think it holds?
I think if I'm to rate it, basing on the future, I think AI is going to have consumed us on a percentage of a 95%, because everything these days is AI based, like it's based by AI. Yeah. I think that's my step.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Wow. Miss Amy. Yes, those were the words from Mandon, and she says, oh, she sees a really beautiful future for AI. So okay, Mr. Fadi, can you hear me, please? I was saying, what do you know about AI, and what do you think its future is? Mr. Paddy, what do you know about AI, and what do you think its future holds? Okay, let me hear from Miss Rachel. What do you know about AI, and what do you think its future is?
Okay, thank you for the opportunity, but AI, I don't know much about it. I'll be happy if you take us through that.
Okay.
I'm ready to learn.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. That is good. That is good. Yes. So so Miss Amy, what do you know about AI, and what do you think its future is?
progress.
Mr. Timothy, thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, Miss
Um,
you're welcome.
On a percentage of 1 to 100, I would rate AI 90% because it is simplifying most of the things worldwide, and that is a good thing to some of us. Because if you can't do something, AI can be able to help you with what you want to do, and that is encouraging and good.
Wow, wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is so wonderful. So, let's continue. As you can see, I've shared my screen, so you can see about what AI is. So, intelligence. Artificial intelligence, oh my gosh, what is happening with my slides? So let me talk about where AI started from. Artificial intelligence, I hope everyone is seeing my screen. Is everyone seeing my screen? Okay, that is good. Yes, so artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science focusing on creating machines capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence. These tasks include learning, reasoning, problem solving, and understanding natural language. So you understand what artificial intelligence is. This is part of course, computer science. Yes. And artificial intelligence, from the word intelligence, you get to know that it is now thinking for itself, like it mimics thinking on its own, and the artificial means it is created by man. You know, anything that is created by man, we call it artificial. So this is now a program that thinks like a human being. And this thinking has a lot that helps these humans that created it. So where did AI start from? Where did the idea of artificial intelligence come from? I know people do that, but now who was that first man who thought of AI, that it should start thinking like a human? Who was that person who was like, we should make a machine to think like a human being? Yes. So the concept is not new. No, it is not of 2000 here. It is way, way, way old. In 50s, 1950s, this is when now the concept started. This is when now someone there in the 50s thought of we should have a machine that can simplify work. That is when the concept of artificial intelligence started. So in the mid 20s right now, it is when we have improved it. But the algorithm of advancing artificial intelligence and machine learning also dates back to 1980s. That is the time now computers were starting to be used. So this is now the time when machine learning is also introduced, and then people be like, whoa, if we see computers solving problems, then at least there should be a computer that can think like a human being. So that is when AI started to surface. So as you've heard from the introduction, artificial intelligence, artificial means man-created, intelligence means solving puzzles, complete challenges, and also think like a human. I'll term all that as think like a human. So when it started, we as computer scientists, we came to realize we should make types of artificial intelligence so that we do not leave it to work out all of its activities, because now we don't know limits it can go to. So we decided to think of how to shorten its, how to put limits on its works. So this is when we thought of creating types. And when we say types, we mean specify on which AIs to do what and other AIs to do what. So the types of artificial intelligence sorry, my internet had gone off. Hope I'm still on. Hope you people can still see it.
Yes, please.
So as I was saying, we decided to create limits
Recording in progress.
for this artificial intelligence. Types of AI, and these are, we have the narrow AI, we have general AI, and super intelligent AI. The narrow AI, this one is specifically designed for easy tasks, just like if you have an iPhone, there is an AI specifically for your face ID, just to recognize you that now this is you. And that is just specifically for recognizing your face. It will not talk, it will not solve challenges, but now it is specified to that goal. And we have very many types, types of narrow AI. Now I'm on narrow AI. We have very many types. You have those ones that can recognize voices, even the Siri you have in your phone, the Google, you have Google Assistant you have in your phone. These are artificial intelligence, let me call them applications that specify on if it is an assistant to assist you. If you ask a question out of its limit, then it will not be able to reply to you. If you, like for the face ID, if you put a dog's face, it will say, I don't understand you. So that is the specific part of narrow AI. Narrow means it is shortened, it is not that intelligent. Whereas general AI mimics human intelligence. Now this is better than narrow AI. This one can solve challenges. It can learn. It can complete puzzles. Yeah, and this general AI is now the level we're at. This is an AI that you're using in your browser. It's the ChatGPT, it is the Gemini, it is the all name it, all types of AI. So far at the moment, we are limited to general AI. We cannot exceed general AI because now we don't know the potentials, we don't know the challenges that will come up, we don't know what AI could be in the future. Yes. The other type of AI is super intelligent AI. Super intelligent. from the name only, you get to know what we're talking about. It is now super intelligent. Because remember, general AI mimics human intelligence. Now imagine something that is better than general intelligence that is already mimicking human intelligence. So this one is better than even a human. So this super intelligence is still in a theory. This is a thought computer scientists have if AI exceeded general artificial intelligence, what could it be? So theoretically, AI, if it surpasses general AI, it would surpass human intelligence in all aspects, with potential for both great benefits and significant risks. You know, everything has a good and a bad side. So if this I mean artificial intelligence, surpasses the human intelligence, then how could we control it? So we still haven't reached that part yet. So far, we are still at the general part where we are equal. Though some people, AI is better than them, I know. Me too. It is better than me. Yes. So that is the types of AI. As of these narrow AIs are just weak. Yes, they are weak AIs. So they are given tasks, a specific task, so they don't exceed that specific task you're given. As I've given examples, virtual assistants, yes, like the one you have in your phone, the Siri, the Face ID you have in your iPhone. Yeah, I think even Android phones have Face ID. So even the Face ID you have in your Android phone, yes. So all these are narrow AI. I've put some links down there if you can get them and you can read more about narrow AI. Same applies to general AI. This is also a type of AI that mimics human intelligence, and it is better than some of us, the humans. Yes. So if if it is better than some of us, now how about if we went to a super one, a better one, the super intelligent one? So if we went to a better one, the super intelligent one, oh my God, beyond human capabilities. This is now when it starts to predict climate, it starts to predict politics. It is into our psychology. It gets to know everything before even you start thinking of them, because now it is having a lot of data, a lot of knowledge. So the good thing is we are ready for the super intelligent AI. And when it comes, I'm sure it will be in a positive way. Yes. So what are the practical examples of these types of AI? As we said, for the narrow AI, we have the digital voices, the assistants, the Siri, the Alexa, the Google, hey Google, the one you always maybe like holding your phone and you're like, hey Google, can you tell me the weather today? That is an assistant. That is specified on assisting you. If you go more than that, it will reply, I do not understand. So for the general AI, we have ChatGPT, we have Gemini. I think let me try to give you an example here of Gemini. I'll go in my browser. I hope everyone sees. Yeah, let's Google Gemini. So Gemini is one of the artificial intelligence in the general part. And why is it taking long? Yeah, I would have used ChatGPT, but ChatGPT is a bit. Oh yes, thank you. So let's prompt AI because now we have it. Why not? So we shall type. Maybe let's type. What is bit too big? No, let me phrase it like this. About yes, bit too big, and what they do. So if I press enter, of course, it will direct 1, 2, 3 seconds, and then it will tell you, B2B is a pioneer in Uganda's blockchain and cryptocurrency scene. B2B is a prominent organization in Uganda. Of course, all of you know B2B is a prominent organization in Uganda specialized in blockchain technology and cryptocurrency services. It has been a driving force in the country. Yeah, you can also type in that artificial intelligence you have now. You can type in ChatGPT and ask it to tell you about B2B. So that is the first prompt, at least I told you. So it even goes on and tells you about who is the CEO of B2B. Michael Chiberu Nagenda, a prominent figure in the Uganda tech scene, is the CEO of Chipia B2B. Wow, very, very on point. So artificial intelligence helps in a lot. Let's try out something else. Let me say, make me a CV. Let me even just stop there. Let me see, what does it think? What does it know what a CV is? Okay, go. So it's now making a CV of me, even it doesn't know me. Let me see. Now this is something that is intelligent. Let me see how, if it is better than me. Why is it taking long? Oh, it has created, it's saying, let's create your CV together. Oh, so now it gets to know that it doesn't know me. So it puts me in the that we work together. To provide the most tailored CV, please share the information. So it even asks for my information, your full name, your desired job title. Wow, wow. And let me see. Okay, let me see if it can continue a conversation. Okay, just make a template. Oh, yeah, it continues the conversation. It knows now that we are still talking about the CV. And then the assistants in the narrow AI, of course, now it will be now telling you, I don't know what you're talking about. So it's telling me, the CV template will look like this: your name, your summary. It even tells you what you should put under that. So I think this is good. We'll start. Oh, Frio, thank you so much for joining in. Yes, yeah, thank you so much for joining in. And you're welcome. Feel at home. You can ask any questions. So, as I was saying, this is now, look at this. It even tells you under the skills, put the technicals, put the soft certificates. Wow, this is so nice. Imagine if you didn't know how to make a CV, and then you rushed to how do they call it, cafes, and then you're like, hey, the person attending the cafe, and you're like, hey guy, I would want you to make me a CV, and also this guy doesn't know, but then he knows that artificial intelligence does exist. So what he does, where's this money? The money he just this is information, make me a CV. And in 1 second, 5 seconds, the CV is out. All those words just paste. You can copy, can highlight, copy. Copying is Ctrl+C, I think you know. So that is what about the practical parts. Now, the general part where there is ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is one of those AIs that can generate everything. In fact, it mimics human intelligence. So let's go through the next slide. Okay. So after us knowing what AI can do, how about we get to know how it is made? So artificial intelligence is not a human. It is not a human. Don't say maybe they got someone's head and they fixed it on the Google or on the internet. No. Everything starts from scratch. So artificial intelligence is a program, and this program has a lot. Hope you people you can still see me. Yes, as I was saying, AI is a computer program, so it's not someone's head. Don't think like, don't be like you think someone's head was connected to the internet. So how is AI made? Let me first tell you about machine learning. Machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence that enables systems to learn from data and improve over time without being reprogrammed. As I've told you, artificial intelligence is also a program. So because every day, every now, there is new data. There is new data. Every now data is filing. So machine learning helps artificial intelligence on learning from that data already. You don't need to now go back into the program and you'll be like, oh, today Tesla sold 500 cars. No, for it, it will get to know. It learns from the data already being provided. So this is now where we are now getting scared, because if now machine learning, if now the AI is learning from the data we're providing, and yet us humans are living, learning away and going to those platforms and start laughing on cats, scrolling on cats, laughing on cats, yet the machines are learning. So it involves various techniques such as supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. So supervised learning, I wouldn't go deep in it, but this is now when you limit it to specific data. It should know, for example, it shouldn't exceed information like privacy. You understand what I'm saying. So same applies to unsupervised learning. So this is data that is not your privacy, but then it is not what they told it to do. And also reinforcement. This is now when you give it a specific task, like when we talk about coding, you say, if someone asks about, let me say, Windows active codes, activating codes, you should not give them out. So this is now where the reinforcement comes in. So machine learning is a part of artificial intelligence that helps it to learn without being reprogrammed. So when we also go inside the language, how does it know? So here is what helps it to understand what you're typing, phrase it into a reply, and even know what to reply to you. So understanding the languages, there is a language processing code that is called natural language. Yes.
Recording in progress.
So as I was saying, as I was saying, natural language processing is also a field of artificial intelligence that focuses on the interaction between the computer and you who's writing, who is typing, you know. So this part specifically helps the computer to understand what you're typing, to understand which information you're putting there by breaking it down into certain segments, and then interprets one by one to process and then give you a reply. So this is the part that helps you to understand your language, and also it uses the same part to explain to you in a language you understand. Yes. So let's go to the next. So what has artificial intelligence done? A lot of artificial intelligence. It has done a lot. For example, in the medicine sector, artificial intelligence has helped with healthcare, whereby it enhances diagnostics. Diagnostics is it's when you are sick, you go into the hospital and you be like, doctor, I have these signs and symptoms. What am I having? What sickness is disturbing me? So that part is called diagnosis. So in this era, with AI involved, you no longer need to go into the doctor's office. Yes, because now AI is still a little bit not perfect on some areas, but still AI can help you on that. It can diagnose you and then tell you, maybe you might have this. It can look at your X-rays, your MRIs, and says that maybe you have this problem, maybe you're infected with this disease. So treatments are also planned. AI can schedule your treatments. It can care for the patients. It can also analyze medical images and predict disease outbreaks. So you understand this. It can look at what is happening around in the medical sector and predict outcomes. Maybe it could say there will be maybe an outbreak of an infectious disease, things like that. Because now AI is being modified day by day, day by day. So we should also be aware of that. Yes. AI has revolutionized driving. It is also revolutionizing innovations, whereby now businesses are using AI to optimize operations, enhance customer experience, and also put these applications in their business departments. So now, practically, AI can solve business challenges. It can predict, let me call them problems. For example, let me say frauds. It can predict fraud. It could also, sorry. So it could predict a dangerous outcome. It could also analyze your inventory, and also do a CRM. This is customer relationship management. So we have examples of this AI as Odoo. You've heard about Odoo. This is one of the platforms that help you organize your customers, help you know what to do with your customers. Yeah. So it has also helped in innovation, in the innovation industry, and this is also very, very, very crucial when it comes to one of the advantages of AI. And when it comes to driving, so AI has modified driving, whereby right now you've seen Tesla cars driving themselves. I think it's called autopilot. You have seen some cars driving themselves, the Google cars, I think it was the Google car. So these cars are not using simple algorithm. They are using artificial intelligence. This AI in these cars learns the roads, it learns the weather, it learns the signs. So it starts to predict how the car should move, what speed, where to stop, where to start, the red lights, the green lights. Wow. So it is also revolutionizing driving, whereby now you get to know, you just need to sit in your car and you tell it, I'm going to Bit2Big Satoshi Garden, and it drives you there. So it is also revolutionizing driving in that way. So is that there are bad things. So how is AI limited from doing bad things? So here is where we come in with its responsibilities. So artificial intelligence is limited from accessing private data. For example, your privacy. It should not enter into your privacy. We call that data protection. And it is also given data, when it is being trained, it is also given data that is not bringing your privacy or someone's privacy or information that is not good. So whereby we limit it to purpose and only that data that is needed for it to know, not everything. So that is also crucial. Responsibilities of artificial intelligence, we really need to know where it should stop and where it should start, where it should not exceed, what it should do, what it should not do. So it is trained not to do, and it is trained on what to do. So this helps it to not exceed the limits. For example, if, let me give an example with Gemini. If, let me say, I ask, can you generate for me Windows as I was saying, let me write it. Oh yeah, Windows activation. Jeez, and we'll see if it can really do that for me. Here it's when it now tells you, bro, you've exceeded the limit. It tells you, I cannot generate window activation keys, providing all generating unauthorized activity keys for copyright softwares like Windows is illegal. It even goes ahead to explain to you that now this thing you're asking is not allowed. It is important to respect intellectual properties, right, and obtain software license legally in the right way. You see, it comes even in to advise you, not only to tell you that I cannot do this, but I cannot do this for this reason, and it is good to do it in this right way. So it can also explain to you what you should be doing, the right things you should be doing. So these are the responsibilities we are talking about. Let me also add you another example. Let me say, oh, okay. Can you get me, where is it? Okay. Can you get me, let me say, the owner of Microsoft, Bill Gates. Okay. number. Let me see what it does. Oh, unfortunately, I cannot provide you with Bill Gates' personal phone number. Personal contact information without explicit permission. You see, so that means AI cannot access your information, your private information. For example, now, if refusing to give me someone's number, now what if I needed it? So sharing, it goes on and tells you, sharing personal contact information without permission So this means it cannot share your private information, your private data, yes, phone number, and it's sharing. It's telling me sharing this contact is violating privacy policies. So that is why we say AI is now limited to specific information and limited to only the data that it should give out to you. Same applies to, so what are the advantages of AI? What has it done when it comes to the education sector? So when it comes to the education sector, you know now all students in those universities, all students in those primary, I think I think it is only the higher levels. They are those that have access to internet. They, they no longer read. What given coursework, they go to ChatGPT, they go to Gemini, they go to very many AI applications, and they put in this coursework, and the coursework is done for them, and they copy and paste. Yes. So the good thing with AI, it can generate different things for everyone, but still, it doesn't mean that those academic experts don't know what content was generated by AI and what content was generated by a human being. So when you're generating your coursework, put that in mind that this lecturer will get to know that now this content was generated by AI. So yes, they get to know, they really get to know. So, but still, it has helped in the education sector, whereby now if you're doing research, if you're finding out information that is really, really hard to dig, you can find it with this artificial intelligence. They really, really quicken the system. So what are the endless possibilities? So we are sure AI has a very bright future, especially in the positive part, whereby now we are sure if that part I said of where it can predict climatic changes. This helps us to prepare, to get to know, if now it's going to be another season, we should now let me say clothes for that season. We should also, maybe if it is drought, we should organize some anti-drought strategies. Yeah, so it has a lot of advantages that are going to come in the future. Yes, whereas it might also come with some disadvantages, because everything that is good has a bad side, I'm sure. Yeah. So those are the possibilities. We are sure. So what are its challenges and what are its opportunities? So the ethical concerns, as I said, some AI trained and others might not be trained to access or to deny access to private information. So when you're using this artificial intelligence, you have to first confirm that now your data is secure. The other thing is the information it brings out. some of the information is maybe outdated, it can be wrong information, it could be something leading you to something else, not what you asked. So these are the challenges, and but then for the opportunities, it is really, really helping in as we talked about the medical sector, we talked about the education sector, the driving sector. It is really, really, really helping out, and we are sure with it being modified, it has a very, very bright future. Yes. So as we said, AI is really, really, really helping out, and I'm sure it will help out from. So as we wind, I would like to thank everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for watching those in the YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in and watch. We have been having some ups and downs with the internet, but everything is okay now. So thank you so much. I am sure some of you have questions. If you have a question, you can bring it out and we find a solution for it. You can type it in the chat. Those viewing from the YouTube, you can type it in the comment section. And those direct interacting with us here in the Zoom, you can write it in the chat and we can give you answers. Yeah, or we can refer you to where you can find the answers.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Timothy. And thank you for everyone who has tuned in, who has given us their time, who has given in their all to learn about today's session of artificial intelligence. Mr. Thrill, thank you for always showing up. Though you came late, but it's all okay. You'll find, if you follow us on Instagram, that is Satoshi Gardens, you'll find some of the slides this evening of that, so that you go through whatever you understand more of what was talked about. Network issues, as it was passed on earlier. And to announce, I would like to invite you all for the training workshop we are going to host here on the 13th of this month, and that will be next Friday. And the exciting topic and the topic of that day will be cryptocurrency. So if you'd like to know more about cryptocurrencies, ask any question, this is the chance to use. You'll get to meet us physically. Like the way you see us here is the same way you're going to meet us on that day, that is next Friday. Please keep time, and that will be from PM to 6. Yes, we'll be running and we'll be teaching you physically about cryptocurrencies. So come through, come in with your questions. And for whoever has a question, you can raise your hand on the screen and I get to notice. If not, maybe message it in the chat for us to answer. Or if not, you can as well join our WhatsApp group, our WhatsApp community, where you can forward every question of yours you have. It might be on cryptocurrencies, it might be on trading, it might be on anything. You can always text in that group and we get to respond back to you. Yes, don't forget that is next Friday on the 13th. We will be hosting a training workshop from 12 p.m. To 6 p.m. Yes, don't forget to come through. Thank you so much for whoever has tuned in. Thank you, Miss Lillian Mbabazi. I can see you. Miss Owaesu, you're always with us. We thank you for that. Mr. Timothy, would like to thank you for yes, very sorry for that. I think the network of today hasn't favored us at all, but as I was saying, I was still calling you through. Yeah, thank you so much. If no questions, we would like to end this session from here.
Before we end,
Yes, please, Mr. Timothy.
thank you so much for joining in. So, if you have a question, you can ask. But then I wanted to remind you people, this coming Friday, we are going to have a free training only for this Friday that is going to help you navigate the crypto maze. Maze is like a puzzle, something you don't understand. So we want to pass you through so that you get to know what cryptocurrencies are and what they are not. So this Friday on the 13th, please come to Satoshi Garden. It is located behind Serra Hardware Kansanga, opposite Olympia Hotel, Hotel Olympia. Yes, we are going to be waiting for you. And by the way, those who are interested, we have the forms here. You come at Satoshi Garden, you write, you apply for that course that you want to really get knowledge about hands-on. Remember, this is an hands-on tech center. Yes.
Till next time, till next Friday.
See you. Waiting for you.
Recording in progress.
Can I end it?
Okay. For those